You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Beerus, the god of destruction. Make sure you subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and push the like button for me, or else I'll Hakai you from existence.
Oh, and do make sure to watch the entire video all the way through. And to follow UnrealEntGaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
Whis, enough. On to the video.
The events that have taken place within the Dragon Ball Super manga involving the antagonist known as Moro was without question one of the most difficult oppositions for Goku and Vegeta to overcome, and considering the odds of Moro having to continuously absorb power, continuously copy and mimic abilities, what if the circumstances involving Goku, Vegeta, and Moro were a little different this time around? What if the aid and the inclusion of Majin Buu was the overall end result in giving birth to one of the most frightening antagonists that our heroes have ever faced? Now, before we dive any further into this video, if you are new to the channel and of course have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Super manga, and everything involving the Dragon Ball IP, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video on this channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what the future holds in regards to the Dragon Ball franchise. And with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for your support, and let's dive straight into the video. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Moro's Ultimate Absorption manga chapter special, with both Goku and Vegeta having to be shown lying on the ground with Moro having to stand over them, the battle between Moro and Merus had led Moro into still surviving long enough to make sure that he did not allow Goku to master Ultra Instinct, and as the Saiyans are shown lying on the ground, Moro went along to comment, "Just look at the two of you. Right back to where I had left you on that pathetic Namekian planet." Oh, how it all comes full circle, but only now. Unlike on Namek, I will not allow for either of you to recover and escape me again. And with Moro then grabbing Goku by the shirt and picking him up, he then continues, "Your rebellion has proven to be quite taxing. So we shall begin with you, Goku. You have given me the tools I need to devour this entire universe. A power that I did not expect would come from the likes of creatures like you. There isn't a need to keep you around any longer. This is where your story comes to an end, but worry not. I will finish what I started here once I'm done." And the minute we get to see how Moro then winds his arm back, he then goes on to tell Goku, "This time, you will not recover. I will make sure that I rip your heart out, that way I could watch you bleed to death in my arms. You will not be remembered, only shamed." As Beerus and Whis then observe, Beerus then went along to ask Whis, "The Saiyans have no more left in the tank to stop him, do they?" With Whis responding, "I'm afraid not, my lord. Both Goku and Vegeta have exhausted themselves beyond their limits. They could barely keep their eyes open. So I'm afraid Moro is about to make his final move." With Beerus responding, "Those idiots should have finished the job when they had the chance. This has always been their problem. If they go, then his next target will be the Earth." And as we then go back to Moro, he further went on to address Goku by telling him, "There will be no miracles for you today. Farewell." But then, unbeknownst to Moro behind him, Majin Buu's body ends up stretching around Moro as Moro went on to acknowledge this by commenting, "This energy. What is this? Wait a second." With the defenseless Goku shouting, "Go! Get him, Boo! I knew you'd come!" "The creature fused with the Kaioken from Namek," Moro says. "How dare you interfere!" With, of course, Majin Buu moving ever so closer, Whis went along to also chime in, "Well, this is certainly unexpected." "Of course," Beerus says. "Majin Buu is attempting to absorb the magician and seal him away within his body. But will it work?" And with Majin Buu doing exactly that, he ends up dropping Goku, with Goku responding, "Great job, Buu! Don't let him escape you! You got this!" And with Buu finally consuming Moro, that's when Vegeta went on to add, "Kakarot, do you feel that? I think it's working. Look, Majin Buu's body is now one with Moro, but Will it work? Will Buu be able to keep him within his body? And with Majin Buu having to finally be able to successfully consume Moro, Goku went on to chime in, Vegeta, do you feel that? Look at his body. His power is massive. Either Majin Buu really did it, or we're in big trouble. I'm sensing confliction, with Beerus also chiming in, Whis. Do you feel that? Yes, my lord, says Whis. It's very unfortunate, with Vegeta responding, brace yourself, Kakarot. He's not responding. Buu is either in control or he was overtaken, with Goku responding, wait, hold on. I think it really worked. I think Buu really got him. You really did it, Buu, says Goku. You actually got him. You're amazing. And here we were worried that this may have failed. You saved us all. Thank you so much. What? No, Goku says, as only then the assumed absorption of Majin Buu then goes on to respond back to Goku by telling him, you fools. Did you actually think that that was going to work on me? You had me there for a second, I'll give you that, but now I am one with both the Kaioken and the Majin. This new power that surges through me is almost overwhelming. There is no telling what this new power of mine can do now that they are a part of me. Their abilities will become most useful later, and with Moro then finally having to open his eyes, he then continues, Majin Buu, was it? Yes. I think a new name is fitting for me with a new body and power such as this. Majin Moro fits well. But don't forget that my magic is limitless. I am bound to no such weaknesses. Now, where were we? So this spells disaster because Goku, Vegeta, everyone was assuming that Buu would be able to somehow control Moro and kind of keep him sustained within his body, but instead, Moro had somehow managed to overcome this and now taking control over Majin Buu's body, and with both Android 17 and 18 having to look on, 18 went on to chime in, he's a monster. If we didn't have a chance against him before, then how in the world are we going to beat him now? This is crazy, with 17 responding, we can't give up, 18. We have to try. With Moro further acknowledging his power by looking at his hands and commenting, with this power, I can conquer any world as I see fit, any solar system as I see fit, and even any universe that I see fit. The abilities that both the Majin and the Kaioken have given me are astonishing, but then there is a confliction going on within Moro's head as Moro went on to clinch onto his skull, with Goku commenting, hey Vegeta, look! What's going on with him? With Vegeta responding, there appears to be an inner struggle within Moro's head, likely due to Majin Buu fighting back to take control of his body, which means they haven't been fully destroyed in there. With Beerus chiming in, there is a conflict going on within him, Whis. His power is great, but of what use can he make of it if the others are fighting back from within? This makes for a make or break moment for them both, with Whis responding, indeed. But it would appear as though Moro is now in control, as he is, because as soon as Moro went on to look at his hands again, he then responded, I will not be swayed into having this power removed from me or this body taken. You will remain as you are for now. And now to access this power and use it to its full potential, with Goku telling Vegeta, Vegeta, we have no other choice. We have to fight him right now, even if it kills us. If we allow him to get away, then everything as we know it will be destroyed. It's either we fight and try, or we just let him kill everyone. We have to go all out and use both Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Ultra Instinct Omen. And as they both go on to do exactly that, Goku went on to shout, it's now or never, Vegeta. Let's finish him off once and for all. And as soon as they wind up charging on in, Vegeta went on to respond to Goku by telling him, I will try and use my Force Spirit Fission to remove his power. Find his opening once I expose them, Kakarot. And as they go on the attack, Majin Moro went on to block their attacks off by responding, you worms couldn't ever hope to possibly destroy what I have become now, especially not with power like this. You are only digging your graves further into the dirt. And with Moro kicking Vegeta away, he then continues, your separation of power will not work on me again, scum. Away with you where you belong. And as Moro shifts his focus to Goku, he then continues, and now you. The incompleted power of the gods will not grant you victory over me. As Moro then goes on the attack, it's very evident that neither Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta or Ultra Instinct Omen Goku can really do anything to stop him, and with Vegeta once again attempting to do something in this fight against Moro, Moro quickly sidestepped Vegeta out of the way by telling him, no matter what you try and attempt to do to me, Vegeta, you will not succeed. Not then, and certainly not now. As he proceeded to wrap his horn around Vegeta's throat, Moro then continues, "You will be destroyed." Rightfully so. And as he goes on to toss Vegeta out into the distance, he then goes back to punch Goku in the face by telling him, "This was your final chance, Goku, and you failed. Again. Let this be known as your ultimate failure." And with Goku falling down on the ground, he then went on to acknowledge this by commenting, "Damn it all, he's too strong. How is he this strong? It was like we were nothing to him. It can't be the end." And with Moro looking down on Goku, he then went on to tell him, "Oh, but it is. You both have been a thorn in my side ever since I met you on that backwater planet Namek. You have done me a great favor by bringing me onto this rock to become the strongest I could be. And now, this is where your lives come to an end." And as he then went on to power up and revealing more of his power, Moro went on to shout, "I will show you all what ultimate power truly is. I am this universe's supreme life form, the strongest living entity in history, and the two of you will feel my wrath. I never would have imagined to become this powerful, and it's all thanks to you. Once I'm done here, I will go on to devour the entire universe with power like this. I cannot be destroyed." And as he then went on to stick his arm out, Moro then shouted, "You weaklings had this coming. This next attack will destroy everything. My body will live on, but you and this planet will not." "Well, that's not good, my lord," says Whis, with Beerus responding, "And he isn't bluffing either. I'm sensing his resolve. He's really going to go through with it. This is so annoying. Damn you idiots for not finishing him off." And with Moro having to smile, he then shouted, "To the end of the earth." But that's when, shockingly, out of nowhere, the God of Destruction Beerus intervened by having to kick Moro's energy blast away by telling him, "Not on my watch, you won't. This has gone on long enough. This planet is for my enjoyment. Kill the Saiyans as you'd like, but this is my planet to splurge on. Now you will no longer be dealing with the mortals. You will now be dealing with me. God of Destruction Beerus," says Moro, and as Beerus touches on down, Moro angrily went along to tell him, "How dare you intervene, ripping away my moment at glory. I fear no one, including you. You will pay greatly for your interference." And with Beerus getting into fighting position, he then went on to respond, "It's been a long time since I was forced in using my power like this, but consider this a favor. I'll make this quick. So you claim to be the universe's strongest? Interesting. Come and prove it to me," with Moro responding, "I will use everything to smash you. Your power will be my greatest meal to date. There will be no corner of this universe that you can go to hide from me. Now prepare to be devoured, destroyer," as only then the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Beerus vs. Moro fan manga special then comes to a close. Now, I went on to create this story only because I had a vision in the God of Destruction Beerus having to step in, not due to the fact that Goku and Vegeta were in trouble, but because of the fact that Beerus actually cares about the Earth enough that he wanted to step on in protecting his assets, because of course he wanted to use the Earth for its food and resources, that it's really the only reason why he even cares about the Earth to begin with, and to include a scenario to where even Majin Buu attempted to absorb Moro, only for that to also backfire in giving Moro enough strength with a new body and possessing the abilities and strength of both Majin Buu and the Daikaio that makes him now into a much bigger threat than how he was before. But I want to go ahead and get your thoughts in the comment section below involving 3 specific things. Number 1, let's just say as a hypothetical, if Majin Buu attempted to absorb Moro, and for that to ultimately backfire and having Moro use his magic to now control that vessel, how strong would Moro / Majin Buu and the Daikaio be? Number 2, would Ultra Instinct Omen Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta be enough to stop him? And lastly, if we did have a scenario to where we had Majin Moro versus Beerus, then who do you guys believe would win that battle by the very end? Again, thank you all so much for watching, thank you all so much for your time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you guys did, then be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new and want to be kept up to date with more Dragon Ball content, including more fan manga stories for you all. So again, thank you all so much. I respect your time. I appreciate you guys for being here. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you exit the video, if you guys are unaware, follow me on my secondary channels, which are also used to discuss and talk about all kinds of different subjects and topics, including gaming and live streams, beginning with Unreal Network, which is a channel dedicated in discussing all kinds of movies, breakdowns, current events, scary stories, theories, and more. So if you are someone who is into the entertainment world, then that's the channel for you. So head on over and subscribe over on Unreal Network, which up next is Unreal Vlogs, where I bring you guys a little closer into my life and taking you behind the scenes with vlogging content, parody videos, reactions, motivational videos, uplifting videos, and more. So if you want to get to know me on more of a personal level, then that's the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button to always be in the loop with Unreal Vlogs. And lastly, my gaming channel, Unreal Royale, where on that channel we dive more into the world of gaming, ranging from all different kinds of video games, from Dragon Ball to Resident Evil to Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Gears of War, Minecraft, all kinds of horror games, shooters, RPGs, and more, including live streams. So if you're a gamer and are into the gaming world, then smash that subscribe button over at Unreal Royale and experience the ride with me. I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so very much for your support, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you in the next video.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarota!